I have a bad feeling about this. Good evening, folks. Welcome back to the Library of Lore. How's everything working? Can you hear the mic okay? Is there any static or line noise audible? I left the microphone unplugged at both ends in the hopes that that would get rid of some of the buzzing people have been hearing. So we will have to see how that worked. I'm still thinking I might need to get some new cables, but we'll see when that can happen. We're going to be trying to finish Beyond a Steel Sky tonight. I replayed. You do hear a slight buzz. That's not good. Okay. Well, if it's only slight, that might be all right. Before I get on camera and all, let me just take a peek at my settings. It's always possible that a cable misaligned. Oops, you probably can't hear. Misaligned some of the How's that sound? Oh, that looks too high on the meter. How's that? Still a bit high. How about there? Low. How about how about here? Filter I could potentially do. I could potentially filter it. I already have a noise suppression filter. It could very easily be background noise. This is not the quietest room ever. How's it sounding right now? I left it unplugged for half an hour before I started stream. I literally plugged it right back in before I unmuted and started talking. I don't think unplugging it again is going to have any additional effect. Noise is gone. Okay. I added a noise gate filter. So that's good. We'll go with that. Hey, you bring light in. How are you doing this evening? All right. Okay. If unplugged, the noise goes away, then it's in the line of the mic. If it stays, then it's somewhere else. Then I'm confident in saying it might be somewhere else. Possibly, I could look at what's going on with the actual USB cable from the mixer to the computer, which I'm actually kind of thinking I've been having a few issues with my sound card. I didn't do my research well enough when I got my sound card several years ago. I'm thinking I might need to get another one. Um, I can always put this one that I'm using now into the streaming PC when I turn this one into a streaming PC. But I would like to get a sound card that's a little more reliable. Like this one just has a few quirks. Occasionally I have to boot into the BIOS and change a setting so that it's actually detectable by the system. The sound continues to work, but the software for the sound card doesn't detect that it's there, and it makes it impossible to use the software switch to go from headphones um, to desktop speakers, which is not the biggest deal in the world. I mean, I can just unplug the headphones, but I mean, if it's gonna have a feature, I'd like the feature to be usable, you know. But it also has these other things like, you know, if I get the sound card that I've been looking into getting, it has a what you call it? I'm streaming, braining, difficult. It's got the appropriate plug so that I could attach the microphone directly into the sound card, basically. I've had my power plug for my mixer. Oh, interesting, Aaron Lar. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I'll look into that off stream, but if the filter's taking care of it, then I'm not going to worry about it too much. I'm not going to worry about it right now. But that is definitely something that I could look into in the future. For now, we're going to see if we can't finally lay this Beyond a Steel Sky to rest. Because I've been absolutely loving the game. I'm a little annoyed that I caused so many problems for myself by refusing to quit and abandon a little bit of progress when everything would have been so good if I had just, realized that, oh, I can't save. I should restart the game. But no, I had to play for hours and hours and leave it running overnight and play for more hours and ugh, yeah. So that was entirely a me problem, but now I've caught myself back up. We're right before the point at which we ended. We're going to replay the downfall of Astarion, and then we'll be caught up fully, and we'll see if we can't finish this game. What the heck? 64 months?
Library of Lore, I am thrilled to announce we have a brand new Tier 2 subscriber.
Right. I left it off of headphones because Beyond a Steel Sky tends not to like the headphones for whatever reason. That's weird, but that's how it goes. Thank you so much, Aaron Lord. 64 freaking months at Tier 2. That's unbelievable. That's ridiculous and generous, and I appreciate it so much. There's some new Twitch stuff we have to investigate tonight as well. I don't... you probably had a pop-up when you arrived in chat that there's a way to highlight messages. Don't ever use that. It's a new way that they've got to bilk money out of people. Basically, you can prioritize a message, which is pretty much exactly the same thing, almost exactly the same. It's probably a little bit better because they're not... Well, anyway, there's a way that you can pay money to send a message that gets highlighted, and I think it gets pinned or something like that to make sure that the streamer actually sees it, even more so than a normal highlighted message. But it's a 70-30 split. Streamer gets 70%, Twitch takes 30%. Not the best deal for you guys, I don't think. And it's just for highlighting a message. I mean, I'm not a fan. Don't ever do it, please. Just highlight messages the normal way, if you're going to. Wendell, get back here.
Hey, Wendell.
And how are you, dear boy?
Oh, I'm not so bad. How's that power cell running?
Old Brucey is purring like a melon.
Since when do melons purr?
Hey, who's a farmer here?
Even for large streams, I mean, I can see that if you've got 10,000 people in there and it's moving a mile a second, but like when Games Done Quick is running, or I presume Critical Role. I guess so. But is it that important that you'd pay money? I guess for some people, maybe.
You get those mini Ks delivered okay?
I still hate it.
Oh, aye. Rumor has it they went down a storm at the Aspiration Gala.
Thanks for the mini K earlier. Came in very handy.
What you do with your own mini Ks is between you and your maker.
Okay.
Do you know Ms. Piermont?
You mean Danielle?
Oh, so you're friends.
Let's just say our paths have crossed.
Okay. Say no more.
You don't have much luck with these doors, do you, Wendell?
Eh, you're telling me.
What exactly is the problem this time?
A security lockdown. Some sort of happening inside the city. All beyond me, mind.
Any ideas on how to get these doors open?
Nope.
Nothing?
Not a sausage.
Ironic.
Okay. Thanks.
Don't mention it.
Okay. Let's go talk to Mrs. Piermont.
Miss Piermont,
Yes, darling.
why did you decide to help these kids?
Robert, dear. Because it was the right thing to do.
Good for you, Miss Piermont. What's next for you in Union City?
Oh, that's simple. Topple the council, overhaul the government, rebuild the city.
Right. The usual.
You've met the people who would say yes. At least some of the money goes to the streamer. That's
What
fair.
are your thoughts on the council?
That is fair.
Disgraceful! The council have a lot to answer for.
That Arana is quite something, isn't she?
She certainly is. She reminds me when I was half her age.
How do you know Arana?
I was invited to the grand opening of the Reflection Spa. Arana took such excellent care of me. I knew at once I could trust her.
You know Wendell?
By reputation only. The reputation of his sausage, I should add.
You really have to add that?
Any ideas on how to get these gates open?
Darling, I've been living in the lower tiers for so long. Doors just open in my presence.
What about this one?
This one appears to be the exception.
Thanks, Miss Piermont.
Thank you, Robert.
Arana! How exactly did you escape?
The monopod brought us here.
No, I mean the Reflection Center.
Oh, Ember's magic finger.
You didn't meet any trouble?
Danielle dealt with that.
Great job getting the kids out.
Great job bringing down the system.
Guess we both did all right today. How are the kids doing?
Confused, lost, but they'll pull through.
You know Wendell?
Everybody knows Wendell.
You and Ms. Piermont are unstoppable.
We make a pretty good pair.
Great trio if you count Graham.
And 4, counting you.
Let's not forget Joey.
Yes, everybody's awesome.
What happens next? Will you go back to the Gap with the kids?
We'll see. We've got a job to finish first.
Sure. Any ideas on how to get these gates open?
I was hoping for a switch or a button, but can't find a manual override anywhere. Everything's automated by Minus on this side. Don't know what the other side looks like.
But I do. There's a parking lot, an immigration hut, and I seem to remember a control room above the train doors.
Well, you know more than I do then.
I can't get these gates open.
Have you tried your crowbar?
Have you seen the size of those doors?
You asked for ideas. Didn't say they had to be good ones.
Fair enough.
Back to work.
Good luck.
Okay. Now, if I remember right, we had to go through this elevator. Okay, here we are, just about caught up.
Out there, the Gap stretched all the way to freedom. But first, I had work to do.
Hey, Sketchy, it's going alright. How are you? Okay, there's our autosave.
The control room. The main gates had to be controlled from here. But this emergency escape only opened from the other side.
I'm glad
Then
to
I
hear
saw
that.
Alonzo. He had a gun. And he was pointing it at... Songbird. I had to find a way to help her.
No, I can't change the red.
What?
It's a modern take on point-and-click adventure gaming, so yes, in that
Songbird,
sense it is.
Quick, we need to...
Mr. Grundy, what a pleasant surprise.
What are you doing, Songbird? Run!
Oh, but Graham, what's the rush?
Mrs. Grundy, you've been most cooperative. I shall personally see to it that you get the kudos boost you deserve.
Why, thank you, Mentor. And thank you, husband.
When something in the city goes wrong, who do I always find just around the corner? You, whoever you are. Allow me to ask you a question. What do you see when you look at Union City?
Could we just skip the speech?
Man of few words. Have it your way. Let me tell you what I see. I see perfection.
Perfection? Come on.
This city works. This city provides. Everyone is fed, everyone is busy, everyone is entertained. And everyone has a reason to be happy.
But at what cost?
All the city asks in return is that we follow a few simple rules. Follow the rules, and you are rewarded. Break the rules, and you are corrected. You, sir, are a rule breaker.
But children have been stolen from the Gap. And I'm going to open the city gates and get them out. Get them home.
That would defy the rules. And that is why, on behalf of this city, for which I care deeply, I intend to make a rather dramatic correction. Goodbye, Graham Grundy.
What a jerk.
Great job, Joey. What happened to Songbird?
She ran right past us. I came up here to make sure you were all right. Somebody had to save your useless human butt.
Wow.
Joey, thank you.
Yeah. Can't we save the thanks until after you've got the gates open?
I'm on it. You go tell Wendell to start the truck.
How's it going, Winters? Oh, good. Another autosave, so that's not bad. Let's just see if we have a satellite we can do. Okay, I'm already kind of not detecting a satellite. So I might just reload that autosave preemptively. I'm doing pretty good, Winters. Well, the whole problem you bring light in is that last time I was not able to save the game at all. And I made the problem about 1,000 times worse by just insisting on playing right through. It's just really unfortunate that I ran into a game-breaking bug. Well, it wouldn't be a game-breaking bug except that I couldn't save. You know, a bug that required an autosave to correct. Let's worry about this stuff up here and we'll see what happens. interaction point might not work. Okay.
There was clearly some sort of pressure pad or proximity sensor to detect the land trains.
Hmm. In what way, Sketchy? Swap those around. No, I know what the solution is you bring light in. It's just that it's not working. But I expect that. The walkthrough that I was using last time told me that I could expect it to maybe not work. Problem is, the solution they suggest is also not working. So I don't know that we've really aided ourselves here at all. I'm supposed to be able to manipulate a satellite uplink as well, and manipulate it along with the toaster commands. And unfortunately, the satellite thing is bugged. Maybe if I try that autosave. Okay, we'll just skip all the conversation. We already saw that. We will have to redo the bit with Asterion again. Problem is, I think a lot of that sequence with Asterion is probably going to end up being unskippable, so I apologize in advance for that.
The gap stretched all the way to
Come on.
freedom. But first, I had work to do.
Hopefully you'll see, Sketchy. I can't actually answer because I've never successfully managed to do it before.
The control room. The main gates had to be controlled from here. But this emergency escape only opened from the other side. Then I saw Alonzo. He had a gun, and he was pointing it at Songbird. I had to find a way to help her.
Okay. Switch that there. That there. No, not for spoiler reasons, because I actually have not seen what happens after I do all this.
Songbird! Quick, we need to...
Mr. Grundy, what a pleasant surprise.
What are you doing, Songbird? Run!
Oh,
Yeah, I can't speed
but
this up.
Graham, what's the rush?
Mrs. Grundy, you've been most cooperative. I shall personally see to it that you get the kudos boost you deserve.
Why, thank you, Mentor. And thank you, husband.
When something in the city goes wrong, who do I always find just around the corner? You, whoever you are. Allow me to ask you a question. What do you see when you look at Union City?
On one hand, I see a utopia. There's plenty to eat, plenty to do. And the people are smiling.
Well, I'm glad you see it that way.
Yeah. But on the other, a city that steals children from their villages to experiment on them. The absolute control of every aspect of people's thoughts. In pursuit of a happiness defined by the Council.
Let me tell you what I see. I see perfection.
Perfection? Come on.
This city works. This city provides. Everyone is fed, everyone is busy, everyone is entertained. And everyone has a reason to be happy.
But at what cost?
All the city asks in return is that we follow a few simple rules. Follow the rules, and you are rewarded. Break the rules, and you are corrected. You, sir, are a rule breaker.
But children have been stolen from the Gap. And I'm going to open the city gates and get them out. Get them home.
That would defy the rules. And that is why, on behalf of this city, for which I care deeply, I intend to make a rather dramatic correction. Goodbye, Graham Grundy.
Yeah, this is the second time tonight on Stara. Keep your fingers crossed.
What a jerk.
Great job, Joey. What happened to Songbird?
She ran right past us. I came up here to make sure you were all right. Somebody had to save your useless human butt.
Thanks.
Joey, thank you.
Yeah. Can't we save the thanks until after you've got the gates open?
I'm on it. You go tell Wendell to start the truck.
Okay. I'll leave that alone for now. We're gonna go up here and do this. City is in lockdown. No. Land train gate. Land train detected. Open door main gate. Sounds good. So we'll swap those from their intended to my intended direction. Now the problem is, the autosave that saves when you open the door there, that was not actually helping us get past this bit. We still seem to be sort of accidentally soft-locked. We need to interact with the toaster. And there's supposed to be a satellite uplink that I can connect to as well. Walkthroughs suggest that autosaves are the key to making that work, and it does not appear to be working at all. So we might be stuck.
I'd used one of these things to build Joey's first shell. Mini Ks were bad enough without toasting them, too.
Fair enough.
Emergency. We're being raided. Halera, Eld, Jaduri, and all librarians report to hospitality stations immediately. Have library guards at the ready.
Jim Racer, what's going on? Thank you so much for coming in with the raid. How was Star Trek Online this evening? We are going to be playing Star Trek Online a little later, by the way. I just need to try and finish this game first. How's everybody doing, Jim? Oh, let me try something. Thank you for the shout out, Aranor. I want to see if we can do the new type of shout out. I don't know if it's going to work yet. Not Star Trek Online? You're kidding me, Jim. It's the 35th anniversary of Star Trek The Next Generation. What? Oh, interesting. Star Trek Voyager Elite Force. How's that treating you? That's fun. That's really awesome. I don't know if this is going to work. Let's see. Okay, doesn't look like it works yet. That's unfortunate. But anyway, hopefully we'll get the new shout-out feature soon, because that would be really, really fun. But regardless, welcome on in, Jim Racer. And folks, if you're not following Jim Racer, folks, by the way, just make sure you go visit his profile, click on the follow button. He's a really awesome guy and does a lot of really awesome content. Typically does Star Trek on Thursdays, usually Star Trek Online. I used to actually play Elite Force a long, long time ago. Not on stream, like when it was a relatively new game, and I seem to remember it being pretty fun. So that's really awesome that you were playing that. So yeah, make sure that you go give him a follow and throw him some support. I can guarantee that you will enjoy the time you spend with him. If you've never been here before, my name is Gordon MacLeod. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch. I play a wide variety of single-player, story-driven games with excellent narrative and character development, as well as strategy games, sandboxy games, retro RPGs, and classic adventure games. So if any of that sounds good, please feel free to hit the follow button. I do have a little video as well to welcome you in properly. Hopefully it won't scare too many of you away. Welcome on in, folks. Let's get the stream started, shall we? Whoa! Oh, crap. Oh, no. Runaway helicopter. Oh, damn it. Oh, no. No. Oh, shoot. 16:9 form factor. Aspect ratio. Oh, no. Oh, crap. Whoa.
Yes, whoa.
Okay, that... Let's go for it. Oh. Damn, I can tell. Whoa! Hey! I have not looted that, sir. May still be coming, actually. I didn't. Ah, oh my. Wow. There you go. That's a little bit of a preview of what you can expect around these parts. Thank you, Jim. It was fun tonight. I started it last year, almost exactly a year ago. So you started over again. That's so cool. Yeah, I don't think I ever finished that game. It's available on GOG. I might have to consider picking that up at some point too. Plus, there are a lot of older point-and-click adventure games set in the Star Wars universe in various periods. There's original series ones and TNG ones, and they look like a lot of fun, so I need to get in on those. Because I think most of them featured the original cast as well, like Star Trek 25th Anniversary Edition. That was back when it was the 25th anniversary of the original Star Trek show, and that actually does have pretty much the entire cast of the original series doing the voices, which is amazing. And then they've got several TNG ones that feature the TNG cast as well. That's where I got it. They went on sale at GOG last year. Yeah, they go on sale all the time. And on top of that, they're not terribly expensive to begin with. Okay. Nope, wrong. We will try the shutter deal. Huh. What is that a video of, Aaron Lore? Someone doing exactly this? I don't suppose there's a text version that you could just put in chat, because I can't watch a video. Yeah, there we go. You do want to open the shutters. Okay, so there's hope. I was afraid we were going to have to leave the game unfinished again. Satellite dish. We're in business. Satellite dish. Transmit to land train fleet. Toaster. Heat. I don't know how or why that's supposed to help us, but apparently this is a thing we need to do. Or maybe... Nope, that's not going to help. I think I screwed something up. Hang on. There's no way we actually have to switch that signal into the toaster. Okay, so basically the logic of what we're trying to do here is we need to detect a land train so that the main gate will open after we pulled this switcheroo. Instead of opening the land train gate, it opens the main gate instead. But we need land trains to arrive, which means the city must not be in lockdown. Oh, shoot. Okay, I just figured it out, I think. We actually do want it to be in the toaster. That's kind of silly and awesome at the same time. Open sesame. Oh. Oh, there we go.
Wendell, get ready to move.
Hold on to your hats, kids. This might get bumpy.
That sketchy is what we were trying to do.
Yes! Go, Wendell, go!
Uh-oh.
No! Wendell, stop!
Joey, the guns.
Ah, hell. Look after Foster for me, will you?
Joey, what are you doing?
Joey, no!
Go, Wendell, go! They made it. Thanks to Joey. They got away.
So you didn't take a ride with Wendell?
This is my city. I wasn't going to abandon it.
I'm glad you stayed.
I am so sorry, Robert. I know how much Joey meant to you.
Joey was my best friend.
But now, he's gone.
He did his bit, Foster. Now we need to do ours.
What will you do?
If we don't bring down the Council, this won't stop. We need to confront them head on.
That infinite kudos that you hacked should take us straight to the Citadel.
Good luck, my darlings. I know that you can do it. You must.
Thanks, Danielle.
Let's go.
Achievement unlocked. Time to get out of here.
Have you ever been up here before?
The Citadel's off limits, unless you're Council.
A lot of unhappy people down there. How do you think the Council will deal with them?
I think they'll come down hard.
I agree. Which is why we have to do this, and fast.
You got a plan?
Nope. You?
Nope. Place will be crawling with security.
Look! That's the sea.
I've never seen it before.
He's
Okay,
the
then-
doctor.
Well, in the absence of any other plan, I'll go left, you go right.
Sounds good. Ready?
Ready.
There's no one here.
Okay. I think it was actually rocks, but there have actually been a few indications that this could be physically set in what used to be Australia. So I would not be all that terribly surprised. It did sketchy. We're into uncharted territory I have not been blocked at before.
I've got a bad feeling.
Me too. Don't worry, I've got your back.
Okay, this is weird.
Union City looked amazing. You could almost forget about the troubles below. It looked like a sacrificial altar. I hope things didn't turn out that way.
I don't think it would let me fall off. I think it's alright.
Ah, Foster. As well-being minister, it is an honor to welcome you here. Wouldn't you agree, Aspiration?
Indeed. And what a pleasure it is to meet one of your finest officers, Arana Newblood.
Well, come along now. It's perfectly safe.
More than happy to answer any questions you have, please.
Welcome. Welcome. I trust you have been well looked after since you arrived here.
I'm not here to talk. I'm here to set things right. To end your corrupt regime.
Corrupt? Whatever can you mean?
I know Joey is still here. What have you done with him?
Joey handed power to us long ago.
He decided that only a human council could deliver true happiness to the city.
You haven't delivered happiness.
Whatever do you mean?
The citizens have everything they could ever want.
Every facility, every utility functions perfectly.
There are no wars, no crime. There is only safety.
Citizens are calm, relaxed, content.
And all share the same beautiful aspiration. To have more of everything.
Bravo, by the way.
Happiness has just jumped to an historic high.
The directive has almost been achieved.
Happiness? What are you talking about?
Happiness is the directive.
Directive? What do you mean?
We must deliver the directive.
Yes, they'll deliver.
The...
Wait. What's going on?
Directive.
Joey
You're
is the
Joey.
council.
You're all Joey.
But of course, Foster. We are Joey. And Joey is us.
Joey? What are you doing here?
Hello, Foster. I wondered how long it would be before you made it up here. I was so pleased when I learned that you had come back to see me. After so many years. What do you think of my city? It's come a long way since you plugged me into the chair.
The chair?
Yes. I've just come from the Overman chair, where you left me 10 years ago.
But Joey, what have you done?
Done? I've been running Union City, just like you wanted me to.
No, Joey, I mean, this directive. How did it end in this?
I gave the citizens everything they asked for. Everything that makes humans happy. But they weren't happy. Some were happy most of the time, but I couldn't get them all to be happy all of the time. I thought maybe they would be happier if humans ran everything. So I created my ministers.
But Joey, you've been kidnapping children. You're not the friend I left all those years ago in the Overman chair. You've changed.
Only humans change, Foster. You say that I was your friend, but you never came back once.
My home is in the Gap.
So was mine once. We were best friends. Then you abandoned me. You changed. But I can change you back. You leave me with no logical alternative. I will make you my friend again.
Joey, no. This is wrong.
Foster, this is not looking good.
Don't worry, Foster. Reflections is the answer. You just need to finish the treatment. Everything will be good. Everyone will be happy.
Get down!
Oh boy. Okay, was I actually supposed to do something here? It's not prompting me. Yeah, quick time event without any prompt. I'm so lost. If anybody happens to have a walkthrough open or can open one really quickly and tell me, I've been doing that all along on Star. Mouse clicks, buttons. Oh. That's better.
Orana, I think this building might be right on top of where the Overman chair used to be.
Do it.
Are you gonna be...
Just go!
Okay, that was weird, but I got there
escaped from
eventually.
Joey with my life. Hard to believe he'd once been my best friend. I knew that Orana's life was still on the line, and right now I was her only hope. It was time to put an end to what I'd created, and fast.
Exactly, Winters. Exactly. They were kind enough to pause for me.
couldn't let Joey catch up. I was running out of time.
Okay, let's see what our options are here. Nothing that has anything to do with that, apparently.
I never thought I'd see that chair again. For the first time in a long time, I felt fear.
I guess we have to. We managed to put it off for a decade.
Foster, you really think that you can beat me in my own mind?
Joey, this is the only way I can stop this madness.
Madness? Foster, only humans are capable of madness.
In here, you'll only find logic. And the directive.
So if we can change the directive, maybe.
At Well-Being, I ensure that our citizens are always happy. That the media they receive is individually curated, so they only ever see whatever will make them happy. I know every aspect of all their lives. Human mentors ensure that any threat to a citizen's happiness is eradicated before it arises. And our reflection spa technology transposes bad memories for good. So memories are always happy.
But what about their free will? You are imposing your vision of human happiness, not theirs. But worse, your ultimate thought control requires the cruel experimentation on kidnapped children.
GAP children, not the children of citizens.
Two could play at this game. If they were going to twist the truth, I would just have to bend it back.
Okay.
Joey, look. If the citizens knew the cruelty you were inflicting on those children, in order to find ever more effective ways to control every aspect of their own lives, they would be appalled, very unhappy.
Citizens unhappy. No control of happiness. Logic impractical.
No, Foster! Stop! What are you doing? You have destroyed my ability to make humans happy, despite themselves. But now, you can't question the necessity for a minister of aspiration.
I can question everything.
The success of plenty and comfort led to people becoming complacent.
They lacked ambition, which made them unhappy. But now, my kudos system makes people aspire to be ever more successful. They strive to reach their maximum potential. Their desire to go down in the world provides clear goals for self-fulfillment. You have witnessed Aspiration Day, the celebration of aspiration and raw ambition.
But your system is destructive. This is the truth. The truth is that you set people against each other. Winners can only win when they have losers to look down on.
No! Anyone who strives can succeed. Everyone can be a winner.
You have created an unobtainable perfection. People now just compare themselves with others, so are never satisfied with their own real achievements.
Aspiration without achievement is contrary to the directive. Unresolvable conflict.
I love that this whole game is basically a takedown of social media.
This, Foster. You must not destroy everything that I've built. How can you fault me for inspiring the citizens? I made them safe, secure, Minister of Safety.
There is no logic that can possibly challenge my ministry. For without safety, without freedom from fear, what use are comfort and prosperity? Safety and happiness go inextricably together, and there is nowhere safer than inside these walls. There is no war here. No crime, no violence.
The citizens do live in fear. Fear of the unknown. This is the truth. You ensure that they can't ever leave the city.
But they are safe in here, protected by these walls.
Oh, making it more complicated. Okay.
Every day they live in fear of what unknowns lurk outside the city walls. Of the people of the Gap who they believe bring disease and death. You think the walls form a mighty fortress, but in reality, they are a prison.
You cannot be claiming that their safety is... By making them safe, I am... enslaving them? Insoluble paradox.
Foster, it is you who is mad. Playing with words and shattering my ministries. Comfort, tell him.
The old city was primitive, sustained through the drudgery of its people. Physical labor, endless, undignified, inhuman. But my ministry, Comfort, removed those burdens, liberated the people from drudgery. Now my droids cook, clean, maintain, manage everything for the citizens.
That's right, they do. This is the truth. But this has led your citizens to become apathetic, lethargic. The citizens are decadent.
Poll results prove that they want to live in total luxury all of the time.
Oop, whoops.
The more you do for the citizens, the more entitled they feel to do less for themselves. In removing all agency, responsibility, they have become more like pets than people.
But decadence is incompatible with happiness. Humans are not logical.
He does have a point on that one. Humans are not logical.
Foster, how can you remove the luxury from my citizens? You remember what it was like before we defeated Link? The citizens were starving. At least, spare the Ministry of Plenty.
Foster, humans have basic needs. Food, water, shelter. Union City provides these in abundance. The people have all they need to be happy. How can there possibly be a flaw in that logic?
See? The citizens get all they can consume and more at their respective kudos level. And our friends benefit. Our trade makes them rich.
That's what you tell the citizens, but it's a lie. To sustain this level of consumption, you have pillaged your so-called ally, Agio City, leaving its people impoverished. Your ministry, like the others, must go.
But the citizens, how will they survive?
They'll make do. We have for a long
People must
time.
learn to live with what they need, rather than what they think they want. Do you think the citizens would be happy if they knew the cost of their plenty?
Not happy? With plenty?
I was so close. I was about to achieve the directive.
Joey, no. What you did was evil. I had to destroy it.
The directive?
Don't you understand? The directive was madness. Where did that idea come from?
But Foster, the directive came from you.
What?
Don't you remember? It was the last command you gave to me before you left me alone to run the city.
No, Joey. I didn't give you any command.
Yeah, you did.
Yes, you did. Before you left, you came to see me in the chair one last time. Told me I would do a great job running Union City. Said you were proud of me. And I asked you, Foster, how do I know if I'm doing the right thing? And you said, make the citizens happy. And that's what I've strived to do ever since.
What? No, that can't be.
I have perfect recall, remember?
But, Joey, that wasn't a directive.
We were friends. I tried so hard, Foster. So very, very hard to make people happy. Like you wanted. But I failed, didn't I? I guess, like you said, it's just too hard.
Joey, I'm sorry. I should have stayed.
I don't want to be in charge anymore. Is my directive over?
Yes, Joey. Your directive is over.
Are we friends again?
Yes, buddy. We're friends again.
All I wanted
was to make people happy.
Classic case of do what I mean, not what I say.
just wanted to make everyone happy. Just wanted to make Foster happy.
You did it!
We did it. No more council. No more Joey.
It's gonna take a while for people to deal with that.
They will. Eventually.
Are you leaving?
Yep. I need to take Milo home. How about you?
City's gonna need rebuilding.
You and Danielle together. It'll be in good hands.
I owe you a lot. The city owes you a lot.
Promise me one thing.
Yes?
If I return, there won't be a statue.
If.
When?
Let me guess, the board is still intact. Oh.
Joey the Savior was gone, but at least I had a memento of my old friend. Little Joey.
Couldn't have given them a lift? It's a long walk back.
Yeah?
That bait we were using? I got something way better.
You have?
The fish will be jumping for it.
Sounds good. You gonna tell me what it is?
You won't know it.
Try me.
You ever heard of many K's?
Looks like it's sketchy. Looks like it. Well, we have to do the credits, Eleanor. That was so much fun. I can't wait to do the Broken Sword series now. It's by the same people. They did Beneath a Steel Sky, then they did the entire Broken Sword series, and then just 2 years ago they made this one. It was a really good ending. That was a really good story. I love the way they built out from the end of the first game. That was really, really good. Really clever. No familiar names in the vocal credits, though. That's interesting. I kind of suspect this is not going to be one of those hour-long credit situations. Scumvia, interesting. Unreal Engine, interesting. Both of those things surprise me. There we go, folks. We finally did it. We beat it. And that means I can take a break, and then we can play some Star Trek Online.